What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna find out whether or not I wasted my money on these wheels that I picked up a few weeks ago.
Born with gasoline for blood and a turbo for a heart, the lone driver sets out to create the ultimate driving machine. Melding flesh with steel, he harnesses the dark art of automotive mechanics to bend speed and power to his will.
So I snagged these retro bad boys from another Fiero owner a few weeks ago for the princely sum of 250 bucks. So I'm not expecting these to turn out perfectly, but my aim today is to clean these up as good as I can and determine whether or not they are going to need some powder coating. I gotta have some fly shoes when I'm, pushing Casey Putch's face in. So we gotta get these cleaned up and we gotta see whether or not I have to invest any more money into them. So I guess we're taking this relationship to the next step. We're moving from the garage to the outside. It's a big scary world out there. Let's go.
This whole process is going to be ultra simple. I'm just using a pressure washer and some wheel cleaner that you can get at pretty much any auto parts store. My goal is for the original finish to maintain as much integrity as possible so that I can get a better idea of what I'm working with. These wheels have kind of a two-tone finish where part of the wheel is machined and then part of the wheel is painted or powder coated. Either way, sit back, relax, and enjoy some before and after footage of some retro wheels getting a nice cleaning. This shot was supposed to demonstrate the difference between a dirty wheel and a pressure-washed wheel. I am not satisfied. Bring out the chemicals. Pro tip: make sure you saturate your brush with the wheel cleaner for maximum lubrication. Now, apparently you're supposed to let this stuff sit on the wheel for a few minutes, but yeah, right, we're not gonna do that. Spray it on there and start scrubbing. You might be thinking, oh, hey, now we're cooking with gas. Don't get ahead of yourself. The barrels of these wheels are even worse. They are caked and stained with corrosion, brake dust. This is going to be a tough cleanup job. Isn't hanging out and doing car stuff really fun? Don't you want to do that more often? If you would, consider lightly tapping the subscribe button and subscribing to the AvalonKing YouTube channel. We'll have lots of cool videos coming up in the future about this Fiero and beyond, so stay tuned. Here's a shot of the wheel, but with water all over the lens. Don't worry, guys, I'm a professional filmmaker. So at this point in the process, I decided to take things into my own hands, and instead of having these wheels powder coated, I'm gonna go even more DIY than that, and I'm going to paint these wheels myself. Now, the first step is to remove any and all paint and clear coat that exists on the wheel, and as you can see, it's pretty sad state. So I'm gonna use some aircraft remover to remove all the paint and clear coat off of the wheel. After about 15 minutes, I came back and scraped off all this terrible, yellow, crappy looking clear coat. Look how shiny this wheel is underneath. Man, that looks good. After I scraped off as much as I could, I hit the wheel with the pressure washer to neutralize the aircraft remover, then I got to work with the wire brush with my drill. This is going to both remove any remaining finish and also rough up the surface so that the primer and paint have something to bite onto. The last step of prep is to wipe the whole wheel down with some mineral spirits so the surface is completely bare. Now it's finally time to start spraying some primer. The first coat you want to be very light, a nice tack coat, if you will. This way further coats have something to bite onto and it just increases durability and coverage. The subsequent coats of primer can be a little heavier, but not by much. You want a bunch of lighter coats so they add up over time and the finish is smoother and more consistent. After giving each coat of primer about 15 minutes to dry, it's time to lay down the first layer of color. Same principle, nice light dusting, a nice little tack coat for the first go-round, and give that about 15 minutes to dry. Now it's time for the second layer of paint, and again you want to do light dustings and let these coats build up over time so you have a nice consistent, smooth finish. And after 3 coats of silver, it's time to slap on this clear coat. Actually, don't slap it on, don't be haphazard. You want to use the same method. Again, light, dusty coats. Can we start a band called Light Dusty Coats? Light, dusty coats of clear coat. Let it build up. That way you can prevent orange peel and runs. You just be patient with this stuff, man. You really got to take your time. I ended up doing 3 coats of clear, and the final results are just really nice. They clean up really well. We started with these dingy, sad-looking junkyard wheels, and check this out. They look a million times better, and that's quantifiable.
I am pleased with that result. Holy crap, I can't wait to get the rest of these wheels done and grab some tires and then just roll out like a freaking retro guy. The wheel gap still kills me. We need to get some lowering springs on this thing. And there we go, a nice quick little guide on how to refinish your wheels at home on a budget. I can't wait to get these wheels on the car with some tires. It's gonna look so sick. Anyway, if you like what you see and you wanna keep up to date with our Fiero build, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the bell, like the video, share, comment, you know how to do the thing. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Next time on AvalonKing.
Oh, oh. Woo!